Hey YouTube, what is up? My name is Gene and I'm a photographer in Chicago, and yesterday I turned 31. Yay! If anything, I just want to kind of talk through some of my reflections as I've turned 31 and what that means to me, and even kind of look back at the past almost 5 years of my life, because 5 years ago, there's no way that I thought I'd be sitting here talking to camera like this and doing what I do for work, or being a part of the communities that I'm a part of. So that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video. I would love it, actually be a great birthday gift, if you liked and subscribed and commented, and if you click that bell for notifications. Thanks so much. So as I was kind of saying earlier, I really feel like in the past few years, I've kind of come into my identity, and I'm still in a lot of ways learning who I am and who I'm supposed to be. I know that sounds really strange, especially as a 31-year-old saying that. You know, I really feel like I have gone through a lot of formation in my identity in the past few years. And that's both as a father, as a husband, as a creative, as a business owner, as a believer in my faith. I think there's just a lot of areas that I've been kind of going through this formation phase. Yeah, I think it's pretty crazy because Lois and I have two beautiful girls that we adore, and that doesn't mean that parenthood is always easy. It's most certainly not, but I think that that's one of the biggest blessings in my life is my family. And you know, there's no way that I would be who I am, or even work in a lot of ways the things that I do work on, if it weren't for them. And so I very much attribute just my passions and my drive and my motivation really because of them. Yeah, I'm just so thankful that everyone's healthy, that the girls are growing well, that Lois is thriving in her calling, what she's supposed to be doing. Being able to be a part of all of that and to witness it and to lead it in many ways has been just incredible for me. Just a handful of years ago, could not fathom what my life would look like with my family as it does now, but incredibly thankful for them. And then obviously a lot of my formation as a person happens a lot because of my faith and the church that we're a part of. And so love our church family. Huge shout out to New Community. I think that in a lot of ways, in many ways, our church has really kind of helped me identify, you know, just like who I'm supposed to be, and teaching me practical steps for what to work on and how to kind of get to where I'm supposed to get to. And I fully understand that that's going to be a journey that will be the entirety of my life of working through that. Very thankful for our church and the people there. And yeah, of course, I don't even think I really have to talk so much about just family and friends and the support that we've received. Yeah, there's just no way that a few years ago, a little over 4 years ago when we moved to Chicago, that I would even dream of being where I'm at, knowing the people that I know, working with the clients and the couples that I work with. Like, there's just no way that if you told me those things 4 years ago that this is where I'd be, I just wouldn't believe you. And if I just kind of slow down for a second, which this birthday has kind of forced me to do, and think about where I'm at exactly in my life right now in this moment, I really can't help but be thankful. This is starting to sound sappy. This is not supposed to be like a super emotional or like that kind of video. It's not supposed to be like, yeah, my creative community that I'm in, and being able to have this new studio space, which in many ways is beginning to just reignite creativity even in myself, and pushing my boundaries and helping me kind of go to that next place I want to go to in my business and creatively. And then obviously like just being a part of Chicago, I grew up in the suburbs here and went off to Michigan State, went off to college. You know, when I was in Michigan, I kind of told myself, like, I'm not going to go back home. I'm not going to go back to Chicago. There's no way that I'll live in Chicago again. And then you fast forward all these years, and we moved here 4 years ago. I can't help but really just look back and be so thankful that we ended up in Chicago. And just again, the people that we've met here, the people that we've been able to grow with, the communities that we're a part of. There's no way that we would know these people if we didn't come back to Chicago. As I'm sharing all these things, one of the things that I've kind of it's been the small voice in the back of my head as I'm getting older, and we're all getting older, in my journey, as I'm getting older, I can't help but think that, you know, at times there's this doubt. Am I like getting too old to do this? Am I losing time? Should I have started this earlier? Should I have gone harder? Should I have worked more just aggressively? In this past year especially, I've had a lot of those thoughts. A lot of, I think, that quiet voice of doubt. You can't do this, or you shouldn't do this, or you're not good enough to do this. I think that that's a part of the journey of any creative, to always have that little whisper that's kind of there, always making you kind of maybe second guess, are you capable? But regardless of all those little whispers that I hear every once in a while, it really is all those things that I mentioned earlier, just family, friends, my family, my children, my wife, my church, my community, being able to be in this space with creative people, and even the city, that really spur me forward. And when I think about those things, those people who are kind of cheering me on, that voice gets quieter and quieter. And what grows in its place is excitement and courage. This is a regular thing for me where I always kind of deal with this doubt. If I'm being fully transparent, like, should I be making YouTube videos right now in my 30s? Like, should I have done this 5 years ago? Probably. But do I care? Not so much. And so, you know, like, I just wanted to share my thoughts of turning 31, what it's meant to me, some of the things that I've kind of been thinking this past year. But I hope that you and I can continue to push through those moments of doubt that sometimes creep in, and look forward to all the possibilities and the things that we can do. Yeah, this video really, I was really not trying to make this video like this like serious tone, emotional thing, but I think it's coming out this way because these are just the honest thoughts that I've been having this past year. It's been so exciting to do this and to learn so much along the way. Even though I just turned 31, you know, I really feel like I'm just starting. I really feel like I'm just starting this journey, not just with YouTube, but this next chapter in my business, and just as a creative, and even in my personal life, I feel like I'm just starting. So I'm really excited to bring you guys along for this hopefully exciting ride and document everything and share it all with you. But I appreciate you all for watching this video, for your support, for all the people in my life. Even though I may not tell you thank you regularly or ever, I really am appreciative of all the people in my life who are in my corner. So thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.